All right. Hey, everybody. I am back again today for another check in and chat. If you are viewing from inside the group, make sure you click on the live video to join me in the live chat. Uh, there's Teresa. Hey, girl. How you
Hey,
doing?
doing good.
Doing good? No, Sammy, don't start. Already.
That's Sammy.
Sammy. I am actually uh, cooking and on live at the same time, so I might step away for a minute.
Cooking
I'm
what?
doing spaghetti. I had a taste for some spaghetti today. Oh my goodness.
Oh man, that sounds good. Now you're making me hungry now. Now I'm gonna have to pull out some ground beef and make some spaghetti for dinner.
Yes, I had a taste. Let me see. Yeah, StreamYard is not. I don't know why it's doing that. I might have to update it again. But hello, everybody. If you are inside the group, make sure you click on the video that'll bring you out to our live chat. And that way I can see your comment. I don't know what's going on with StreamYard. It's just showing user for some reason. So how's David today?
Doing good. He had a mock election the other day.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, in
Okay.
history class.
Well, that's good. That's good. They'll learn about elections.
Yes.
That's a good thing. Good thing. Yeah.
But
But
we had our
otherwise,
first session last week of with counseling.
oh, okay. How'd he do?
That went very well.
Okay.
His counselor, who has a 20-year-old son who is on the autism spectrum,
Uh-huh.
and then the counselor, John, also has ADHD.
Okay.
So I'm glad we got paired up with the perfect person.
Okay. So he'll have a little more understanding of um what's going on with David.
Yes.
That's good.
Actually,
That's
he opened up for the first time,
oh well, that is even better. If
even
he has
becoming a
somebody he can
comedian.
open up to. Huh?
He's even becoming a comedian.
Oh. Mm-mm-mm. Sammy, can I sit here for a minute? Oh my goodness.
Sammy has to be on your lap.
He has to be somewhere around. No. And he just wants to jump and jump. Get my little cover here. How's the weather today?
It's warm. It's in the
Warm.
70s.
Okay. Let me see. Let me check my weather. Weather.
But we've been having the strong wind, high winds too.
Okay. Oh, it's 60 here. Not bad for, November.
Oh yeah. It should be
Let's
getting colder
see.
soon.
Hey, Sonia, how are you? I see you. I don't know what's going on with StreamYard here. It's not showing me names now. So I have to go into the actual live. But how are you doing, Sonia? I hope you are all right, and I hope Queen is doing good. Let me open this up so I can make sure I
You
can
probably have to.
see.
You have probably have to update StreamYard probably.
Yeah, yeah, because I don't know why it's showing Facebook user. So Sonia says Queen has graduated OT. All
That
right.
is awesome.
Awesome. Awesome. Well, glad that phase is over with, but I hope her continued success in any of her therapies. That's wonderful. That is wonderful. Yeah, now this has me baffled. I'll be right back. Let me see if I can go out. I don't know. I'll worry about it later, I guess. Yeah, I might have to update everything. Yeah. So, I had a resource. So, you guys, I posted this in my um, parent group for Detroit, but I'm going to give this information here. um, it has been shared. It was shared in our public schools group here in Detroit, but I'm not sure where this is located, but they're doing a holiday gift card giveaway for children or families with children on the spectrum. And the organization is, you ready? Write it
Yeah.
down. The
Oh,
organization is myasdf.org, and they start November 15th.
what was it?
myasdf.org, and it's a holiday gift card program for families caring with a loved one on the spectrum. Hey, Mr. Charles,
Hey,
how are
Nita.
Hey,
you?
Charles.
Oh, I'm doing fine. How about you?
Good.
Hi, Teresa
Hello.
So,
and
so
Nita.
hey, so November 15th. You can't do anything until November 15th.
What can't we do until November 15th?
There's an organization that's doing a holiday gift card program.
Oh, okay.
Hmm. Yeah. So if you're in on TikTok, hello there. I'm just doing my check in and chat. And Mr. Charles is actually joining us today. Wow. What you up to, Mr. Charles?
Well, my wife and I were watching a movie on TV actually about a um, young woman who's a refugee from Nigeria, and she's trying to, get permission to stay in the United States.
Okay.
And just watching the movie, and about midway through the movie, I decided to check Facebook and found that you were on
Here
live.
we are. Yeah, here we are. Just a little check in and chat. See how everybody's doing. Um, and I also, you guys, I'm gonna put that in the chat. I have the t-shirt designs all ready to go. I put a link in the group for those of you who were asking, and they will be up. I'll have this design up until after January.
Okay, so we can order another T-shirt.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, I
Let me
might order one for myself and one for Cindy.
Yeah, I did them in blue, but I may see if I can do. I can do them in white. I'm gonna see if I can add some more colors. I know my nephew said he wanted 4 different colors. I said, "Oh goodness!" But I'm gonna pin this link up for anybody who's interested.
Okay.
Yeah. But anyway, besides that, I hope you guys are doing good. I'm actually cooking some spaghetti, and I need to go turn my burger. So give me a second, you guys. I'll be right back.
Okay.
Start a conversation.
Okay. So, what have you been up to, Teresa?
Nothing much.
Yeah. Where are you from, by the way?
California.
You're in California. Okay. Yeah. Okay. West Coast. All right. And I'm on the East Coast in Connecticut.
Yes. You're the Connecticut boy.
Yeah. Yeah. Connecticut Yankee. Yeah. anyway, my wife and I are watching this movie on TV, and probably going to go out in a little while and rake up some more of the leaves in our backyard.
You got the fall leaves coming down, huh?
Yeah, that's right. Yeah. We made quite a bit of headway this week in getting them up, but there's still a lot to go.
We should have our leaves falling down sometime this month. Sometimes
Yeah.
our leaves haven't fallen down yet.
No. Yeah. I know. And of course, in the West Coast, things happen a little bit different schedule,
Yes.
and also depending what part of California you're in.
Modesto. We're in the Central Valley between Southern California and Sacramento.
Okay. Yeah. I have a general idea of where that is. Yeah.
We're about 2-hour drive from San Francisco.
Yeah. So yeah, I have a kind of a general idea of where that would be. Yeah. I know.
You guys.
Yeah, one thing I just recently finished, when I was a teenager, I used to be big into detective stories. Recently, I went back, and in some cases, it was rereading books I'd read as a teenager. In most cases, in fact, in some cases, it was things that I hadn't read before, or at least didn't remember. But I went back and read all the Perry Mason novels in the order in which they were published.
Yeah.
And it's interesting, getting to see how he pretty much covers the state of California in his mysteries. Everything from the northern end of the state to all the way to down near the Mexican border.
Huh.
And in between. Although the majority of the action is in the LA area.
So how do you do online tutoring with the other kids from California? How do you do the tutoring?
Well, I'm not doing that anymore now because they had to leave the country, and so that we had to discontinue that. And whether it'll be resumed, I don't know whether, and if so, when. But that was on Zoom.
Oh, through Zoom.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
And he lived not too far from where you are. He lived closer to Sacramento, about a 20-minute drive from Sacramento.
That could be Stockton.
I'm trying to think of the name of the town. If you mention it, I'll be able to tell you. It was south of Sacramento.
There's Chico, Elk Grove, Roseville, Stockton, Lodi, Tracy, Livermore. Yeah, those, and then Manteca, Ripon, and Modesto, and then Oakdale, Riverbank, Escalon.
Yeah, Oakdale kind of rings a bell. I'll have to look and see. I think I may have their address somewhere still. Yeah. Anyway.
Okay.
Spaghetti for herself.
I was looking for me. I knew I had some stewed tomatoes, a can of stewed tomatoes.
Oh, gross.
Delicious, Mr. Charles.
Gross.
Delicious. Yeah. So you guys, now Mr. Charles, you suggested what's her name? The book.
Yeah, Temple Grandin.
Temple Grandin, yeah. So I'm gonna open the book club back up. I'm hoping I gotta get some participants here. You guys gotta come to the meeting and help me out. So I'm gonna get that book and put it up in the group. And
I've been wanting to
start talking about. You have her?
I
You
know
have
I'm
it?
wanting to.
Oh, okay. Well, yeah. And then I'll do a book giveaway, of course. That'll help. And Mr. Charles can help by summarizing because I know he's read
Yeah,
it.
yeah. Well, there was this young man who's nonverbal autistic, and he was thinking, what to do for a career, weighing different options or a career for some of his nonverbal. He decided on a career in crime. And
Oh
so
my
anyway,
goodness.
he went to the jewelry store near where he lived, and he studied their burglar alarm system, and he figured out that the way to circumvent it was to saw through the roof. So he propped a ladder up against the jewelry store and sawed in through the roof, and he was helping himself with jewelry there. Well, somebody came by and saw the ladder up against the store, got suspicious, and called the police. Anyway, they came there, they caught him red-handed and arrested him. And
Wow.
anyway, but then the police chief took pity on the boy because he was nonverbal autistic and offered him a deal. He wouldn't have to go to jail if he would agree to be a police informant. But the question was, how would he do that if he couldn't talk? Well, they came in the way. He would write incriminating notes about others in the world of crime and drop them in large drink containers that would be kept in the police station. And so our hero ended up thinking in pictures.
Thinking in pictures.
And Temple Grandin's book is Thinking in Pictures.
Okay. Wow. I guess that would be thinking in pictures.
Thinking in Pictures.
Thinking. Oh. But there is a guy on well, his mother is on social media. And he's on the spectrum. I cannot remember her username. But he'd rather be in jail than out in society.
Wow.
So he
Oh, that
purposely
one. I know who you're talking about.
he purposely did crimes to
Being
I'm not sure if I got the story right purposely, but he did crimes so he could go back.
Wow.
I've seen that on TikTok. I've seen
Yeah,
her.
yeah.
Yeah.
I can't think of her username.
Yeah, I can't think of it. I've seen her plenty of times on TikTok.
Mm-hmm. And
She would
she's
go
always talking to him in jail. Yeah.
And then does more crimes to get put back in there.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, so that's true. That's true somewhat the story.
Do they feel because they feel safe in there instead of out in the society?
Right. Let me see who.
Yeah, I think
hello.
Because of the routine. You? The routine, I think, is the key there.
You think that's what it is for?
I think it's the routine. Yeah.
Oh,
yeah,
okay.
He gets used to the routine of jail. He knows what to expect, and so just he'd rather be where there's a structured routine than be out in society where it's confusing to him.
Mm-hmm. So we have Sidonia in here, but StreamYard is acting up, so all we see is Facebook user. But how are you, Sidonia? Hope you are okay. Thank you for stopping by. Just to check in and chat. No particular topic.
I know tomorrow David and I are going to go make homemade apple pies tomorrow.
Oh, sounds good. It's that time of the year that I have a taste for pumpkin pie and, of course, sweet potato pie.
Oh, yeah, that sounds nice. Yeah. Well, pumpkin pie, nobody could fix pumpkin pie like my mom.
That's what I say about my grandma. Nobody could do it like grandma.
Yes.
But on the other hand, the sweet potato pie wasn't one of her things, so I'd take a sweet potato pie.
Everybody, you're welcome, Sidonia. Everybody can't make sweet potato pie. I've tasted some people, they don't know how to take the strings out and make it cream. I like it creamy. I like it really, really creamy and good.
Yeah, I like it that way too. Yeah.
Hmm. And it's good when it's nice and cold coming out of the refrigerator.
Yeah.
Making pumpkin pie for Thanksgiving,
Yeah, pumpkin pie for Thanksgiving. Yeah,
and it has to have whipped cream on it.
gotta have that whipped cream.
Yes, if
Yeah.
not, won't eat it.
Mom, mom fixed pumpkin pie, apple pie. I think she sometimes fixed cherry pie. I think she may have fixed blueberry pie even at times, but
A
uh,
blueberry cobbler is good. Did she make cobblers?
no, she never made cobblers. She
Okay.
made pies though,
Yeah.
and the leftover filling for pumpkin pie, she would make custards with those.
Okay.
But but yeah, it was. And I remember one time when I was about 4 years old, when mom had working on a pie. She had the pie crust all rolled out. And anyway, she had to walk away from it for a moment, either to change my sister or to go to the bathroom or to answer the phone. For some reason, she had to walk away from it. And I saw the pie crust laying there. And I saw the glass of water there. And I thought the way to be mommy's little helper was take that glass of water and pour it all over the pie crust.
Oh my
Oh no!
goodness. Oh my goodness. You were something else.
Yeah.
You guys, if you're in the group, make sure you click on the video. It'll bring you to the live chat. If you'd like to say hello. No particular topic, but as always, check in and chat. You want to share something or ask a question, feel free. I'm in the middle of cooking. And let me go stir my pot. I'll be right back.
Yeah.
Oh, Nita.
Yeah.
She was in a mood for spaghetti today for lunch.
Yeah. Oh, you don't have anything in spaghetti. You just have it with something non-tomato. Uh, have it with chicken and wine sauce, or have it with white clam sauce.
Ew, clam sauce. Ew.
Yeah, white clam sauce. Love that. Yeah, yeah. But if you drop that on the floor, that would be a calamity.
Mr. Charles, you're funny.
Yeah, the funny thing was one time. Well, when Cindy and I had just moved into our house and we didn't have the kitchen set up yet, so I went out to the seafood place to get dinner for us. And Cindy asked me to get her the assorted seafood platter, which I did. I saw they had some soft shell crabs that week, so I got me a soft shell crab dinner. I got the boxes home, and anyway, I could tell Cindy opened up the wrong box when she opened it up and instantly recoiled from it. She saw this bug staring up at her.
Oh my goodness.
But I like also they also have whole belly clams there. They're really good.
I don't know how anybody can eat seafood.
Now I know why Howard Johnson's restaurants went broke,
Why?
because every Wednesday and Friday night they offered all the clams you could eat for only 4 clams, and no wonder they went broke.
Mr. Charles, let me ask you. Now, when you were in high school, how much of a class clown were you?
A little bit of one. I don't know about much of one, but a little bit.
Mm-mm-mm.
And, my dad and I both, our thing was puns.
Okay. Got it from your dad, huh?
Yeah, that's right. Yeah, and after Mom decided she would no longer fix artichokes because she got tired of us telling artichoke jokes.
She said, "Enough of this."
I know David's becoming a class clown now.
Oh,
In
is it?
class. Yes, he is the biggest class clown ever. Everybody asking him, was like, "So David, how old are you?" "I 1,000 years old." I was like, "No, you're not. You're 13." He says, "What grade are you?" "I'm in first grade." I was like, "No, you're not. You're in 8th grade." So he's becoming my
You get me off.
my comedian.
Yeah. Well, actually, he's 1,011 years old, 1,101 years old.
Yes, he's my little comedian right now. Because I ask him every morning if he has his backpack. He goes, "No," which is on his back. I ask him, "Does David, do you have your phone with you?" "No, it's at the house." It's like, "No, it isn't. You have it, huh?" It's like, "Yeah, I do." "You got your lunchbox?" "No, I don't." I'm like, "David, quit being a
Well, what
muscle."
I like to do, if we're in a Zoom meeting, somebody asks me, "Can you hear me?" I will immediately answer no.
Yeah, you do that here.
Yes, you do.
But you have to say that. You have to say it immediately.
For it to take effect.
Yeah, yeah.
Mm-mm-mm.
Yeah, I didn't get the notification that you were on yesterday until like 12 o'clock when I got home from grocery shopping.
Okay. Oh yeah, because I forget you guys. We aren't on the same time schedule here.
And I looked. I came on. I was like, "Oh wait, she was already on." It's like, dang it, I missed it.
Uh-huh. I was. What was I doing? I was working on the website, and I finally got that updated while I was on. I think a couple people passed through. So then I had to concentrate. I was messing up some things. So I said, let me get off of here before I mess up everything.
Because
Mm-hmm.
after I typed in "Hi Nita, hello" and all that, and I was like, and I saw on top it says, "Oh, was live." Like, dang it.
Yeah, not live anymore. Well, we're gonna think of what's a good topic, Mr. Charles. I'm gonna let you do the topic for Sunday.
I'm kind of, from a biased viewpoint, and then I'm level 1, and a lot of the kids in
That's
the
okay. Hey,
group
hey,
are
hey, hey, hey,
level
hey,
3.
hey,
But
hey, hey. That's okay. We talk about everything.
here's a topic:
Okay.
perspective. Um,
Let me write that down so I can remember to announce it.
perspective, helping kids to understand that not everybody is operating with the same set of facts, and that even people who are operating with the same set of facts aren't going to draw the same conclusions from them.
Okay.
That's a good one.
Yeah. Yep.
Because I know David handed me a field trip form this morning for school. I was like, "Oh, field trip, eighth grade, eighth grade field trip to our classic car museum here in Modesto for all the old fashioned cars."
Uh,
So I was like, "Shoot, should I send him
you didn't think
or
he'll do good?
or he does good on certain things, but
Okay.
this is a classic car show."
Okay. He loves those.
And so it's a classic car museum with all these old fashioned classic cars, from the
Okay.
Mustangs to the Chevys to all these old fashioned cars. I was like, and there's going to be a lot of schools there. So I was like, should I send him? Should I not? I don't know how he's going to react. That would be a good one for not this coming Sunday, but for the following Sunday, about field trips. If
Yeah.
parents would send their kids on field trips,
How would they?
Yeah.
how would they react? Would they let them go or would they not?
Yeah, I know when I was growing up, I chose not to go on a lot of field trips just because, I wasn't sure about the deviation from my normal school routine. But
Okay.
and so I turned up my nose at a number of field trips, and but
Now, Mr. Charles, did you have a lot of sensory issues when you were around a lot of people, or that didn't too much bother you?
I don't know if I noticed really that, of course, not being aware that it was autism and not knowing about sensory issues, some things I might not, looking back, be able to recognize that that's what I was experiencing was a sensory issue.
Okay. Okay.
But I think that should be a good topic about what parents would think about saying if they're sending their kids to for a
Yeah,
field trip or let them stay
I think
back
the
and all.
thing.
It's like that incident that happened to that one kid who was banned from going on field trip because he was on the autism spectrum. And this was at an elementary school kid. Yeah.
That's
Yeah, and the thing is, of course,
that hurts my heart.
simply because of being autistic is a whole different story, versus because on a field trip, this or that happened, and it became a problem. That's another story, versus in one case you're just hypothetically, well, he's on the autism spectrum, so
So they
we don't know what
automatically
could
think.
happen, so we're going to just ban him. That's unfair.
Yeah, that
Uh,
that that's unfair. Yeah.
Yeah, I was like, because everybody was sharing it on Facebook. When I saw that, I was like, that's crazy. Why would somebody want to ban a kid who's on the autism spectrum from going on a field trip? If
yeah,
you have this, if the kids are invited, it'll at least have a parent chaperoning their child on these field trips. Because I usually do that. I usually chaperone, go on these field trips with him.
and that makes a difference too, because and that can be a way in favor of saying okay to it, of agreeing to it, because if it's something he really would love to do, first of all, he loves cars, and he would love to see these antique cars, and you can be along on the trip in case there anything becomes a problem. Um, that weighs strongly in favor of of his going.
Cause I told him that he has to go is because there ain't gonna be no teachers staying behind who are the eighth grade teachers at all. So I signed his permission slip. I gotta let him turn it in next Tuesday so he can go. I told him it was a one in a lifetime to go see these cars because they're generally not open to the public.
Yeah, and that's another thing too. It's not something that you and he could readily do on your own.
Yeah.
Yeah. So yeah, I mean, everything you're telling me, it sounds like all the factors weigh strongly in favor of his going.
Yeah. Well, one thing I've never had that issue as far as field trips because DeAndre has always been in a ASD classroom. So whenever they took field trip, it was all of them. Um, he would always go because the other boys were or girls were ASD, and the teachers and paras that went along were that's what they were there for, to accompany them. I've
Well,
never had that you know issue like that.
but here in Connecticut, there's a town that got its name from a field trip because a teacher took her class on a field trip, and afterwards she asked them to rate the field they had seen, and the classes, the consensus of the class was it wasn't a terrific field, it wasn't even a good field, but neither was a rotten field. It was just a fair field, and that's how the town got named Fairfield.
Oh wow. Fairfield, okay.
Well, yeah, actually, that's the town where my ophthalmologist is.
Okay, Fairfield, huh?
Yeah.
Now, is your town? You have a live in a big town or is it small?
Well, the town where Cindy and I live is Hamden, and it's a fairly sizable town and fairly populous town. It's just north of New Haven.
Okay.
And of course, New Haven is a good sized city as far as Connecticut is concerned. Connecticut's biggest city is Bridgeport, which is a little farther down the coast,
Okay.
closer to New York City. But New Haven, I think, is the third largest city. And Bridgeport is largest. Capital of Hartford is second, and then New Haven, I think, is third.
All right. So, if you are tuning in from in the group, if you're in there, I'm going back and forth to see if anyone's in the group. Make sure you click on the video that will bring you to the live chat. Feel free to say hi. No particular topic. We are just here chatting, killing some time until my spaghetti get ready. With my stewed tomatoes, Mr. Charles.
Yeah, there's a whole bunch of jokes too that started out with a woman staggering into a bar and asking if they served stewed tomatoes.
Uh-oh.
I don't know how. I don't remember how any of them go from there, but just the opening line of them, a woman staggering in a bar and asking if they served stewed tomatoes. Here's one.
What? Uh-oh.
A man walks into a bar and is instantly disqualified from the limbo competition.
He walks because he's walking into the bar.
Yeah.
Mr. Charles. Oh, because he's walking into the bar. Let me see. So, well, you guys, after today, I guess I'll see everybody on Sunday. And we'll talk about perspectives, differences. And I just want to remind everybody that, who is this? Hope you don't mind just filling the group out. I am a parent with a son with autism that needs support. Oh, well, you're in the right place, Sidonia. I'm sorry, I had to keep going back and forth to see who posts because I don't know, the StreamYard is not acting right today. But you are definitely in one of many right places. This is a safe space.
Absolutely. Yeah, you're right where you need to be.
Right. So if you have any questions, feel free to ask. We'll do our best to help you out. And we also have a Let's Talk Autism open discussion every Sunday at 7 p.m. You are more than welcome to join us. Today is just a check-in and chat, coming in, saying hi, and just chatting it up. But if you have something to ask, feel free.
Yeah, I see. My thumb was kind of getting in the picture there. I was trying to figure out where my thumb. I knew it was some part of my hand there. I don't know which part of which hand. Yeah.
Oh, your thumb. Yep. And you guys, I'm about to in a minute. I'm going to put on my noodles in a minute. You are more than welcome, Sidonia.
Yeah. Well, I'm going to exit now then, and see you all Sunday, and
Okay.
and enjoy your dinner.
Yep, I'm hungry.
Okay. All right.
All right. Thank you,
You
Mr.
all.
Charles. I appreciate you as always. Um,
Mr. Charles.
uh-huh. So, Sidonia, I know it can be a lot. I know all of us have a lot going on, and it's okay. But make sure you join us on Sunday, 7 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Um, and yeah, if we can offer some suggestions, we will definitely do our best. And
With a
maybe
lot
you
of
can help
support.
another parent. Yep. All right. I'm out. I'm going to start boiling my spaghetti so I can enjoy a big plate of it.
Before DeAndre gets home.
Yes. Yes.
And you know he's gonna ask for hamburgers.
You know that. That's the first thing he's gonna
That's
say
the
when he
first thing
comes
he's
in the
gonna ask for. Hamburgers?
house.
Hamburgers?
Hamburger. Hamburger.
He's gonna ask for those. Probably every
uh,
single day.
you too. Thank you for stopping in, Sedonia. All right, you guys. Hope to see you Sunday, 7 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. I'm going to
Yes.
feed my face. See you guys later.
Nita. See ya.